Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2019. This is Classics Rider, episode number 42. Since the beginning of August, we have quite a bit of new news. Lotto Soudal, increased budget. Direct Energy, increased budget. Trek, down. Sunweb is picking up Van Aert. Groenewegen going to EF Education First. Soler going to Direct Energy. Caja budget down. Astana is going to pick up Peterson. Dumoulin extending with Sunweb. Sam Bennett staying with Bora Hansgrohe. Another recruit for Direct Energy, Fuglsang. Jungels extending with Ducanic. Hodeg extending with Ducanic as well. And Froome extending with Vodafone, formerly Ineos, formerly Sky. Mitchelton Scott extending with Adam Yates. Viviani extending. Kruijswijk picking up another top rider in Vodafone. Kruijswijk joining Vodafone, where they pick up another top rider. Thomas moves again, this time to Lotto Soudal. Rowan Dennis. Movistar extending. Lampart to Vodafone. Ducanic pick up Sagan. Ackerman extending with Bora Hansgrohe. And we have an offer by Bahrain Merida. So we have an offer to stay put. Direct Energy recruits Carapaz, and Alaphilippe extends. So the big news here, obviously, right now is we have an offer from Bahrain Merida. Time to evaluate if that's what we want. Of course, we were looking to make a move to Trek. Bahrain Merida offering us a pretty substantial amount to stay put. 223 points per season could be a good thing. But we're still looking at a Michael Matthews, Mark Padun team, while Trek has Dylan Van Barle, Ryan Mullen, John Degenkolb. They're both four-star teams, but the last four-star team versus one of the highest four-star teams. So at this point, we're looking to hold out a little while and see if an offer comes in. We have till the 20th of August. And let's go ahead and do select all. Looks like Simon Yates has extended as well. No active races right now. Next up for us is La Vuelta, which is 10 days away. So it's after that contract expiry time. Okay, see the updates as they come along. Kuhn going to EF Education First. Come on, let's see an offer. Jakobsen also going to EF Education First. And we're counting down the days now. Down to 4 already. Be nice if there was some sort of negotiation outside of the build-up, right? Once you get to the contract, it's just wait and see. Here comes the contract offers. Who are they coming from? But the amounts are set in stone, right? They're all going to offer you the exact same amount. You sign it or you don't. It's all 1-year deals, so now you don't have multi-year contracts like you used to. You know, why not? Why isn't there something in there that's negotiable? And the interest level could vary what's negotiable about it. Can you take less to get more points? Or can you take less to get a deal with a team? Wow, nothing this one. We are really getting down to it now, and no offer yet from Trek. Running out of time. Still nothing. And it's always hard to say whether we have one more day to decide or whether it's going to be gone. So looking back, that's not the healthiest of interest levels. Then again, it's only slightly below where we're at with Bahrain Merida. You gotta figure there is going to be an offer coming on the table. It's just significantly less points. Well, let's compare the two teams. Okay, so wow, that's not good. Nibali and Pozzovivo are both out on end of career. And the squad for 2022 right now is just 6 riders. Padoon at least is a decent climber. But that is a team that is in a very bad way at the moment. Meanwhile, how's Trek looking? 13 riders. Stibar coming in, a classics rider, but not as good as myself. He's got good stamina, he's got good cobbles. That could be really good support for us in those races. Though Peterson is out, so they're kind of losing a bit of quality in that regard. And Tollhook is out. But you've already got Ciccone, and Port, and Stibar, and Van Barl. That's a team built. Look at all those climbers. That's a team built for classics. That is absolutely a team that is built for classics that we could step into rating-wise as the leader and have some really good support. I will hold out for Trek. Bahrain Merida, good luck with your signings. Okay, well, it's now expired. Let's hope Trek step in with an offer. There was only maybe a 5% difference between the interest level of the two teams. They seem almost guaranteed to have some sort of retention offer. And it's definitely been a rough season for us. I think it's been less about the team, though. More about the competition, who I'm up against. But having support like we could get from the Trek team, that could make a significant difference. Set us up for some opportunities to get some higher placings. Instead of squeezing out top 10s, we could squeeze out podiums. Even if we're not quite there to win yet against the most elite of competition. We're already a few days past and we're just about to the beginning of La Vuelta. And it's now on to the first day. And still no contract offer for next season yet. We did get our first Classics win this year, so something out there. Stage 1 is a time trial, definitely not our area of strength, though we're not awful. But we will wait for an opportunity to win. But let's see who kicks off La Vuelta with a bang, and we'll get the jersey first. Oh, it's the team time trial this year. And it's Sunweb with the Moulin already in the jersey, 17 seconds clear. And how far back are we? Oh, right near the bottom. Alrighty then. Day 2. Unlike some of the other series, we're not in form, we're not in the GC contention, we're not going for the KOM jersey. We are just going to go for some individual stages, either through breakaway or legit punchy, final climb. So we will definitely bypass a whole lot of stages in this race. This is not going to be a big one. Stage 2, sprint stage, nothing doing there. We're already down in the order, and we're definitely not going to compete in the sprints. Viviani takes the win over Sam Bennett. Still no offer coming in. Rough combination at the moment. Certainly not what we were hoping for. Stage 3. Punchy climb at the end. Here we go. Our first opportunity. We're on a 0 race day condition. Or thereabouts. Our team is loaded with some ugly, nasty fatigue. Jeez. We're only 3 days into the race, and more than half the team is already feeling the heat. Well, this is going to be a quick race. We're going to skip a lot of stages. Speaking of, let's go ahead and skip to the end of this stage. Okay, so interesting things have happened. I'm going to slow down just slightly. First off, I'm a teammate, not the leader. There is no leader. There are no leaders here. But there are a whole bunch of riders that were given Baradeur status. And then the 2 top riders on the team, Matthews and I, are given teammate status. Yes, logic. I did my work. I'll get my points. Okay, Fang is going to get water. That's good. Here we are on a Category 3. we end with a Category 1. Now, here's the thing about this Category 1, and at least part of the reason why the team has assigned me as a teammate is that final climb, even though this is classified as a hills stage, all of the favorites, literally all of them, are all climbers, not punchy riders. The overall favorite was the combo guy, whoever that was, I've already forgotten, but it was somebody who had an 80 plus in both categories. Now, looking at the competition for the race, fortunately, Alaphilippe is not here. They have brought climbers and Decathlon besides the sprint group. They are going for an overall. That's good. But who is here? Corendon Circus. Yeah, Vanderpool's sponsor from cyclocross. They are here, and they've got some talented riders supporting Vanderpool. So it's going to be hard to get stages off, well, off his shoulders, because he's much more likely to win the stages that I could compete in the best. Breakaway of 7 still has a little over a minute. There's a good chance they'll be cut, but there's a small chance that they could stay away. Most of the team has been dropped already over that previous climb. Padoon is in the break, though he is on the back group now. 5 riders have been left behind. And you can see I'm just keeping up with an 86 right now as we go over just this little hill. We've got one more little hill before we go into that final climb. If I'm this tired already, I think there actually is a good chance that I stand 0 chance of winning. So, a good chance that I have 0 chance. Yes, again, if they're going to play logic, I need to play the logic game as well, right? Right. Alright, so 86 of us left, chasing 7. 85 riders in the peloton, and I'm the only freaking one from my team here. You guys suck. It's not the CCC group. There you go. Breakaway's done and over. The penultimate hill is now done and over with. We're going to go downhill a little bit. Hopefully I get a little recovery from that. Padoon's still here, but A, I don't have any support from him, and B, he's toast anyway. And peloton continues to shrink, just 51 riders before we get to this final climb. 9K to go, and I'm going to have to just try to hang on through the base of the climb, and if I have anything left, let's go ahead and use the gel now. If I have anything left as we go up the hill, then I got to go for it. Almost the best thing that I could do, really, is attack early, but that depends on the pace, and Quintana going for it. Okay, this is my time. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a little separation here and go join Quintana. Not getting separation. That's awesome. Now I'm just the one pulling Quintana back for everybody else. Yeah, that didn't work out. that was our one chance. There's still 1.7K to the top, and I've got to just kind of drift back a little bit for now, and then we'll have to go 95 up the effort. There we go. Now's the time to do it. 800 meters. And you know what? A lot of these guys don't have sprint capability. If I'm still here, okay, up again. Just 10 riders now. This is it. These guys right here. That no energy left. That was it. That used up what I had. 16 riders, and I'm gonna slip off the back here. I could have beaten these guys in a sprint had I had something left. Simon Yates takes the win. Dumoulin takes second. Sam Oomen third. Quintana, Froome, Mollema, Sivakov, Moss, Bennett, Lopez. Yep, top 10 are all climbers. I'm the first one not a climber, and I was exactly where they said I was. Not in the top 10. Just missed. Came close. The bad thing was I went for the sprint. I went to bridge the gap to Quintana to try to use him as a springboard. The unfortunate thing was everyone, they let him go. They stuck to me like glue. And there's no way that I was the threat. It had to have just been timing. I mean, I'm going to be way down the list. I'm not a favorite in any way. So I don't think it had anything to do with quality or strength or fear that I was going to go off and win, that they were covering me and not covering Quintana. But they made their move at the same time to cover him, and I ended up being the one who wasted the energy to pull him back, and that ended up sucking. Yeah, that was certainly not what the plan had been. If they had let me go and stayed back and only gradually pulled him back, if I would have pulled him back myself and was able to ride his tails for a little bit and had something left to then attack one more time with still a little bit of a lead by that point, then I would have had a chance. That puts me in 12th overall. Enjoy it while it lasts, because it's not going to last long. 10 points, 5% satisfaction, nothing for the 11th place finish, which under the circumstances was pretty good. That's not punchy. That's a mountain climb. That is a mountain climb right there. Fewer opportunities. Okay. Yes, please. There's just one more that you need to go out there for. So hopefully it'll be there in a day or two. This is not punchy, so we're going to quick sim beyond here. And there you see what the team thinks of my ability to climb. 102nd, 4.5 minutes down. Okay then.
There's a breakaway in the leading group.
Final 30 kilometers, there's 7 riders off front. They have just over a minute. They're starting to attack each other. Peloton still has 141 riders, but the group is definitely yo-yoing already. There are some riders off the back. There's a lot of tired riders. And, of course, my team, worse than most because I have a positive 2 race day condition. Hooray. Everybody else has big old red numbers near their names for the most part. And they are all fading very quickly. And it is very, very clear that by the end of this race, I'll be one of only maybe 2 riders on the team that are even in the top 100 placings. And I'm already only 47th. 16 kilometers to go to the top of this Category 3 climb. We're already going uphill. The official climb, though, does not start until kind of the last phase of this lengthy climb. I am not listed in the favorites for today, but this is definitely a more punchy stage than others, meaning I've got a better chance than normal. But I'm not even listed in the top 10 favorites. But guess who thinks I'm going to win the race? Or the stage, anyway. Yeah, the team. They're giving me full team support of literally no one. No one's protecting me. No one has the energy to do so. Oh, Matthews. Way back here does. He's the only one who does. Oh, and they decided he doesn't need to protect me anymore. He's literally the only rider who could, so we'll see what he can do. Peloton down to 90-ish. Still yo-yoing around, though. The official climb getting ready to start here in a little bit, though that was significant. I mean, that dropped us down to just 2 support riders left through that sequence. Back up over 100, though, before we begin that official climb, the penultimate climb. Hagita, Kelderman, Vanderpool caught up in that crash. That's going to eliminate them. There's no way they are going to recover from that in time. So, Matthews finally makes his way to the front. I've got some energy. What happened to the pace, though, here in the group? There is literally no pace right now. We are just cruising along. I would love to leave this group behind and attack going over the top, but it's still 4K to go to the top, so it's a little early for me to be doing that. Now we're seeing a little acceleration. Vanderpool's back, and I'm slipping down 60 wheels. These guys are not riding hard. Let's get back in our position, please. Just gradually. One slow rider gets in front of me, and I lose 40 wheels in a moment. Okay, 1K to go to the top. Still 4 riders off the front. Don't think we have the points. No, only 3 slots on that one. So, and it doesn't matter. I'm not racing for the KOM. Gotta keep that one in mind. Okay, 100 riders left in the peloton. Matthews does make it through there. It does worry me that he's blinking on the water, as I probably will be in a moment. 9K to go. Okay, profile, very steep and short, that final climb. So yes, it does favor me, and I'm looking good for that finish. Okay, we're seeing some riders coming forward.
There are just 5 kilometers left.
I'm going to start scooting towards the front. 5K to go. There you go. Okay, we're in a good spot now. But I don't need to attack this yet. Don't need to waste energy. 3.7. Let's use the gel. Oh, this gets skinny. We need to really be at the front. I'm right behind Vanderpool. There's Dumoulin, there's Craig Anderson, and there we go. 95, 2.2 kilometers, so we just go 95. Third wheel, that's Dumoulin, and his lead-out man, Craig Anderson. 1.5K to go. And it's just the 3 of us. 1K to go. I do not have the red bar for this. Gotta sit up a little bit. Sprint. Ah, come on. Dumoulin? He's going to get it. I'm going to get second. And guess who's going to be super pissed? Yes, my team. They're going to be so mad at me for taking second place. I wasn't even on the list of favorites. I was able to get separation over the likes of Vanderpool and all the other favorites out there. Vanderpool takes 6th. Hashimoto was among the favorites. He was even on the list of top 10 favorites, and so were all those guys that I beat. Egan Bernal, 19th. Adam Yates, 20th. Bardet, Uman down there. No, it's going to be a failure of a day. I've had just about enough of the absurd expectations of this team, thinking that literally every time I get on the bike that I have to win. Oh, I wasn't even on the list of favorites at all. Not even on the page.
And here are the race highlights that we've selected for
And
you.
if freaking Dumoulin was not OP on this game, we would have won. But his climbing ratings are just absurd on this game. They are much too high. Finished 7 seconds behind him. 10 seconds clear of everybody else. And there it is. We did a poor job. And we get 4 points. And manager satisfaction is a whopping 2%. 50 kilometers still to go on stage number 8
have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack.
And the team task for today was breakaway. They didn't think I could win the stage legitimately, even though it's a punchy stage, though this climb is certainly longer than the one on that last stage, which was stage 6. And so they sent me in the break. I was the first one away. I was already a minute and a half clear of the field, riding solo. And then my teammate, Novak, decided I needed some help. So he broke from the pack. At the moment he decided to break from the pack, 2 riders from one team was much too much. And so everybody else decided that they needed to get in on the action as Novak is nearly out of energy. Let's go ahead and give him a break and see if he can hang on. We've definitely picked up the pace here. One rider's already been dropped. Novak is on the verge.
Puncture! Your rider will have to burn some energy to get back into the pack.
So I can see this group definitely starting to thin out here in the next little bit. Novak, goodbye. He'll be the second rider to be dropped. He is, and we're down to just 13. I'm doing pretty well because, well, thanks to Novak being here and bringing 13 other guys with him, I at least have been able to just sit on the group. Because the group got up to 15 and it's still early in the race, only stage 8, we've not been given any sort of massive margin at all. And so as a result, we only got 2.5 minutes away, even at our best. We're still a minute 50 away from the field right now, but there's not a lot of guys in the group that are actually working because of the size of the group. So I will absolutely have to attack this first climb to thin the group out a little bit, to give ourselves a little bit of a gap over the chase, and then hopefully get us down to 5 or 6 riders who then will work together towards the final climb. And if we're still there and if we're still away, then I could attack in the final kilometers and beat those guys out comparatively if I have energy left. We're down to 10 riders, down to 8 riders. Okay, it looks like it's not going to take any sort of attack. It's just pure pace. Let's make sure that we now join the foray as we're down to just these 7. 4 guys not wanting to work. Sedlasek, Millard are. Suddenly nobody else is. I think we're trying to attack each other now. Yep, we are. 1.6k to the top. I don't know if they're attacking for the points.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Could definitely outpace all these guys, but I don't want to waste my energy to the top. I just want to make sure I'm still here in the group. Okay, it's 4 chasing 1. I'd rather be in the 4. 3 chasing 1. I like that even better. I didn't care about the points. Sedlasek probably did. He doesn't even have any points, but okay. Easy, easy. There we go. Alright, now, gap over the field. Hard to say. None of my teammates are in the peloton. And there's too many riders in between right now, unless we pull up the menu, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be in there. But for now, we pull back Sedlasek. Just a few seconds till we return to the front. There you go. And while I don't have a ton of energy, we're back in recovery mode for now. For a moment there, it looked like all 4 were going to work together. Millard, Gabrigsabir, not working. 8.5k to go. We might have enough of a lead. I don't know. There's at least a minute between us and the pack with 2 riders in between. It's so hard to say. And again, nobody here in the peloton couldn't tell you where exactly we're at. But we hit the base of the climb. I'm going to have to use my gel soon, because the climb itself is going to be difficult. All 4 willing to work now, though. That's good for us. I don't know. That peloton's going to come pretty quick at us. Keep an eye as they swallow these guys behind me. Thought that was an acceleration. No, that's just Millard getting out of the saddle. Oh, there you go. It's at least a minute and a half now. We've got a chance. We have definitely got a chance here today. It's a little early on the gel still, but I'm worried about the attack. There went the chance. Here comes the peloton. They are coming with fury. I don't need to attack these guys. I just need to go effort, 95 for a moment, go my pace, and open this gap. Because there are 40 riders coming with a head of steam. We're back out to 33 seconds. They're staying with me for now. 3.5K, 3K. One rider is now giving chase. I'm going to sit up. I didn't drop these guys, surprisingly. 2.5K to go. I can definitely outpace them. I've just got to make sure that the back end doesn't catch us. Let's go. Here we go. We're down to 2. It's only 13 seconds. I leave him behind. 1.8K. Okay, now we got to slow down. 25 seconds, 28 seconds. 1.3K. And we're out of red bar. Let's go 95 to the top. 1 kilometer to go. Can we get there? 16 seconds. I'm not going to make it. Nope. Here they come. Ah, so close. There goes Sivakov at the front. And there's the contenders. Look how close I got. So close. Still a good day. Just outside of the top 10. Demoulin. I have never seen him win a punchy climb. And I've only ever seen him win a few climbs. And all of those were with inferior climbers around him, the best of which would be like Mollema. Right? Never with a top climber. Never have I seen him won against the best climbers. Ever. Yes, he's won 2 Grand Tours. He's a good rider, okay? Yes, he's a good rider. I've said this before. But he is a just hang in there, don't lose time or don't lose too much time on the climbs, and then make it all up on the time trial, where he is the best GC time trialist in the world. And one of the best time trialists in the world, period. And he's just good enough as a climber to not lose a bunch of time. And where you have top climbs, Mont Ventoux, yeah, right, the guy would be like 20th. He's just not that good of a climber. And it just drives me nuts that the team that makes the attributes for this database think that he's that good. I don't think he's anywhere near that good. How he wins every one of these climbs. He would have been one of these guys back here, right? Just hanging on. Enric Mas, good sample. That's where he'd be hanging out at. Right at the back of the group. Just hanging on to the last wheel. Not losing time. I finished 12th on the stage. It's a good result. Nearly had the win. I didn't want to go when I went. Obviously, I didn't have the energy to make that move. But I had to try something because those guys were coming fast. And once they got there, their pure climbing rate, their 85, doesn't match my 85. So I still would have been using 90 something to try to keep pace with them. So that's why I had to use my 95, my hill pace, to get some distance, then slow down, try to hang on. And if I was so low, right, there was going to be a chance that I could stay away. But the energy just didn't last. Didn't last long enough. Even though we had backed off, even though we got the separation, it was too soon. But they were coming at me, and they were about to make contact. I was only 10, 12 seconds ahead when we made the move. So I was forced into it. Gave it a shot. Almost worked out. 12th on the stage. At least the team... Seriously? So I get an exceptional rating for the day. I get 12th on the stage where there was zero expectation. And I still can't get any love from this team whatsoever. And they've made it rough on me this year. They've really made it rough on me. I'm still level 19. Getting nothing. The manager is just like, I hate you. I hate your guts. I don't give you any support whatsoever. And I tell you to win every freaking time you get on the bike. And then get pissed at you when you take second, third. Or give you no expectations and then give you no pat on the back, or or even just a hey, you're alive kind of acknowledgement, regardless of where you were expecting, what type of result you get. Top 15s are reputable results to anybody else besides my boss, who clearly does not like me. No. Alright, well, it's the end of August. At least we'll get points this way. Still not enough to level up, but very close to level 20. There it is, just 8 points away now. It'll happen before the end of La Vuelta. How? When? I don't know. Stage 9? That's a little punchy one, so I'm going to save that. We are out of time. So we're already halfway through La Vuelta, and in terms of the stages, let's start from 10. We just saw what 9 will offer. Nothing on 10, nothing on 11, that's a time trial. 12, very short, very steep. Maybe. 13, nothing. No way on 14, 15, here's the climbs. They're coming really late. 18, nothing. 19, yeah, it's a little punchy at the end, but probably not. 20, not a chance, and 21. So really, we only have 2 opportunities left, and that will be on the next episode. So La Vuelta will go by pretty quick. Calendar-wise, after that, the Worlds. So next episode will finish this season. Will we find a contract for next year? We'll have to find out next time. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Happy New Year, everyone, and I will see you next time. Don't bother leaving a like, because even not happy. Actually, I should be happy, right? I got a second place. I almost won there on that end. We were less than a kilometer away from taking the breakaway victory. Gosh, it felt like we did something good. Just, only if there was a little support with that. But hey, we're about to level up. It's not all that bad. So maybe there is a like button in there for someone to click. 18th in the Super Prestige. It's not the end of the world. We are so close to picking up a whole bunch of points. A stage win in a Grand Tour would certainly boost that score a little bit, push us up back into, 14th, 15th, something like that. But I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye for now.